thinking, oh, okay, yes, he put on a yellow shirt for me and took this picture. And that's part of the manipulation. So then I'm continuing my relationship with Sam.
Sister Wives was Mary Brown Kody's snitch wife? As of 2025, Janelle, Christine, and Mary Brown have all parted ways with their husband, Kody. The Sister Wives family setup no longer exists. However, they all tried to portray themselves as a big, happy polygamist family for years. In hindsight, many viewers realize the Browns were never quite as happy as they pretended to be. And now, they're dissecting family members' behavior. In one recent thread, a viewer brought up the sneaky snitching that went on. See what they had to say. Was Mary Brown primarily responsible for snitching? After all this time, most viewers now know the Browns often went behind each other's backs for the most nefarious purposes. But who was mostly responsible? How do you feel about Mary possibly being the wife snitch? A viewer shared on Reddit recently. Sorry if it's already been discussed. I watched seasons 1 to 19 and it's been implied that Mary may have been snitching on her sister wives to Kody to earn brownie points, the OP continued. What I mean by snitching is the sister wives ranting about Kody or whatever and she going with that information to Kody, causing friction, distrust and distance with the other sister wives when they finally caught on. Viewers point out all family members share fault. Sadly, other Sister Wives viewers pointed out that all the wives treated each other poorly at one time or another, not just Mary. Kody often pitted them against each other. Each wife felt like they would rise higher in his favor if they tattled on the other women. They all did this either overtly or covertly. Janelle said it, Kody leaks like a sieve. The wives were in battle. They tried to earn favor. That is literally the way the system is designed. The best way to garner more attention and resources? Help push another wife down. Kody practiced triangulation on the women. He didn't want them to get along. He wanted them to be blindly loyal to him. He purposely get them at odds. Then he would use it against them that they were not getting along. He is an evil, horrible little man. They've all said many times, particularly in these last few seasons, that they all ratted out and talked badly about each other. It's not quite the loving family that they tried to pretend they were. She admitted it last season, or early this season, can't remember, that she was basically Kody's spy. She would report back to him about things people were saying. She mentioned it when talking about all the things she was doing to make Kody happy. What do you think about the history that the wives have of speaking badly about one another to Kody? Do you think he set up the family that way on purpose? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Mary Brown was cut from season 20 of Sister. Sister Wives season 19 is on a mid-season hiatus, but thoughts turn to season 20 and Mary Brown. Has she been cut from the show? This week, some TLC fans wondered if that were the case. Read on to find out why. Leon's mom filmed for season 20. Some Sister Wives fans think that perhaps they might see the child custody battle between Kody Brown and Christine in spring. However, that seems unlikely as the tell-all was probably filmed before that. Additionally, we can expect to see the scenes of Kody and Robin on a horse, as well as Mary Brown and Jen Sullivan. They'll be discussing the desire for Leon's mom wanting a man in her life. However, some fans think that once season 19 is over, Mary will not ever return. Season 20, no Mary? On Reddit this week, u/suitable lawyer 9397 shared a poster by TLC and told followers that they noticed Mary's absence. They wrote, "I've changed my mind. Janelle Brown and Mary Brown finally selling their Coyote Pass parcels is the best possible way for Sister Wives to end." Sister Wives season 19 has been a major shift for the Brown family, and I've changed my mind because after learning about the resolution to the Coyote Pass drama, I think this could be the perfect place for the show to come to a close. Throughout Sister Wives season 19, viewers have been watching and waiting to see if the series will continue on in the future. While there likely isn't going to be any direct resolution about Sister Wives' future until after the current season ends, I've been speculating about the future of the show after Kody Brown's divorces. Kody, who married Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown in the 1990s and proceeded to build a large plural family, has been having a tough time since his relationships began to crumble around him. While Kody is still with Robin Brown, his marriage to Mary, Janelle, and Christine have all dissolved in recent years, and with the show originally revolving around the successful plural family, things changed quickly. Kody's marriages were just the tip of the iceberg, and his family's ownership of a large lot of land, dubbed Coyote Pass, has been a headache for the last few years. Now that the family is entirely untangled from one another, it seems like the series is on the back burner for the former Brown family. Sister wives Janelle and Mary finally sold their Coyote Pass parcels. They've been struggling with the land for years. Although Sister Wives Season 19 has, thus far, spent a lot of time delving into Christine's wedding to David Woolley and their newfound love, the show will be shifting gears in the second half of the season as Mary and Janelle deal with selling their pieces of Coyote Pass. While Kody and Robin have ownership of the biggest pieces of the land, Mary and Janelle had both invested in the land as well, hoping to build homes when the family was still together and functioning. Now, with things having broken apart, Janelle and Mary's land has been weighing them down. After years of turmoil, it was recently reported that Janelle and Mary have finally sold their parcels of Coyote Pass after Kody made it deeply complicated for them to do so. While Kody has denied involvement in trying to keep his ex-wives from selling their pieces of the land, it's been clear that something is stopping the pair from moving forward with their transaction. Janelle and Mary both have different motivations for wanting to sell their parcels, but now that they've done so, they're likely going to open up about the experience, including the family drama, either online or on screen. Janelle has been open about financial struggle. She had a lot of money tied up in the land. Throughout the last few seasons of Sister Wives, Janelle and Mary have both been more open about their lives outside of their marriages to Kody than ever before. When Janelle was struggling with the decision of whether or not she wanted to leave Kody and the plural Brown family behind, she made it clear that there was more than meets the eye happening between her and her longtime husband. Though the couple had been through a particularly vicious argument at the time of their split, Janelle had shared that she'd been feeling some strain for quite a while with Kody. Kody and Robin's relationship came into the forefront and took over the Brown family during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Kody stopped rotating a schedule of visiting his wives and hunkered down at home with Robin. While he'd been moving through his relationships a bit more cleanly before, Kody's decision to forego his other marriages put financial stress on Janelle like never before. Janelle shared that she'd tied up all of her money into Coyote Pass ahead of the pandemic, and after her argument with Kody sparked consideration of divorce, she was terrified she'd come out of a split with nothing. Mary is investing in her new projects. She's ready to move forward. Although Mary may not have been as financially burdened by how much money she put into Coyote Pass, she was dealing with a lot of her finances being tied up in the land. Mary, who chose to move to Parowan, Utah in order to help grow her businesses and aid in the restoration of her bed and breakfast, has been isolated from the rest of the family for the last few seasons of Sister Wives. While her relationship with Kody has always been deeply complicated, Mary's ability to successfully fend for herself has never been something that's called into question. Instead, Mary's independence has been something that's caused her to struggle in her relationship with Kody and Robin, who have both seemed like they need her far more than she needs them. Understanding that Mary and Kody's marriage is over, she's been doing a great job at forging ahead with her new projects like her platform, Worthy Up. Mary, who's promised to share her truth about her marriage to Kody and their difficulties in the future, has invested herself into her passions, and deserves to be able to move forward with them without the financial and mental strain she's faced. Sister Wives may end with the family finally financially disconnected. There's nothing keeping them together anymore. As the final sale of Mary and Janelle's Coyote Pass parcels have finally been reported, it's clear that both of them want to move forward after the transaction with a clear head. Mary and Janelle may have different end goals surrounding the sale, but the freedom they surely feel after selling the land and recouping their funds likely can't be matched. While they were likely both happy to have sold the land, it could be bittersweet considering that part of their lives has now come to an end, which changes the perspective of the sister-wives family in some ways. Although Mary and Janelle may be facing different levels of financial difficulty, the pair have been doing everything they can to move forward into the next chapters of their lives, respectively. As the pair finally put Kody Takes to rest, it seems like the perfect way for sister wives to come to a close. Now that the family is entirely untangled from one another and has moved into a new space without responsibility for one another, it seems like the series is on the back burner for the former Brown family. Sister wives could finally come to a natural end. Sister wives Mary Brown announces major relationship status update after revealing unexpected living situation with new man. Mary Brown from Sister Wives made a huge announcement about her dating life amid new romance rumors. Previously, she was involved in a plural marriage with Kody Brown. She enjoyed being an important part of the Brown family and being close to her sister wives. Unfortunately, Mary's marriage with Kody, which lasted for 3 decades, ultimately ended. She had to separate from her family and discover a new purpose for herself. Recently, Mary shared some cuddly photos with her male friend, Brandon, hinting at them moving in together but didn't confirm any dating rumors. Following her breakup with Kody, Mary has been very open about her dating goals and future. Recently, she reshared a dating-related video of herself on Facebook. Mary just reshared a funny dating-related video of herself that she previously posted several months back. It showed her sitting on a tractor, joking about what she would say to her ideal man. She said, "You think my tractor is sexy," and then laughed at the silliness of her comment. Mary titled her post, "No one has to be lonely," with a smiling emoji to convey her excitement. She included hashtags such as #FarmersOnly, #dating and #redatemingle, implying that she was currently single and open to dating. What Mary Brown's new relationship status update means. Mary Brown's quest for genuine love continues. Mary's recent relationship update indicates that she has taken control of her life once again. She may have found her potential partners or begun looking for them online. Her video also suggests that she might be open to using dating platforms such as Farmers Only to find the right partner. The Sister Wives star hasn't disclosed how she plans to meet her next partner or if she has already found them. However, she has assured her followers that no one has to be alone. Mary's videos showed her appearing confident in her search for true love. Mary is transparent about her dating intentions with her social media followers. She has previously shared the ideal qualities she looks for in a partner, expressing a desire to find someone tall as well as supportive. Mary has also dismissed rumors of allowing Kody to walk her down the aisle, indicating a lack of friendly bond with him and readiness to cut ties completely. There is speculation that she may already be in a relationship with her close friend, Brandon, but she's keeping it under wraps for the time being. Our take on Mary resharing dating video amid relationship status update. Mary Brown wants to go from single to taken. Mary reposted this video about her dating life. It's possible she did so to promote Farmers Only, a brand that may have paid her for the endorsement. Mary is a social media influencer and a businesswoman who has been focused on increasing her wealth and living her best life. It's possible that she promoted Farmers Only as a business deal, or maybe she did so because she felt ready to move on and make a change. The Sister Wives cast member may be eager to change her status from single to taken and hopeful of finding her perfect partner soon, reasons why Mary Brown is the true Sister Wives villain. Mary Brown has some malicious tendencies, making her the real villain of Sister Wives. The California native married Kody Brown in 1990. After the newly married couple discussed their future together, they decided to enter a polygamous lifestyle. In 1993, Mary and Kody welcomed Janelle Brown into their family. The two liked the change so much that they didn't wait long before welcoming another wife. In 1994, the trio welcomed Christine Brown into their family. Together, the 4 people formed the most perfect household. They spent nearly 15 years together before Kody married his 4th and final wife, Robin Brown. Kody's obsession with his most recent wife grew over time. Most of his time was now spent with Robin, leaving Mary, Janelle, and Christine feeling unloved. In addition, Kody gave up trying to resolve his marital issues, which destroyed his first 3 marriages beyond repair. Finally, in 2021, Christine decided to call it quits on her marriage with Kody. Janelle split from Kody the following year, deciding to put herself above her polygamous relationship. Mary waited the longest in the hopes of healing her relationship with Kody. Nevertheless, she gave up in 2023. After her split from Kody, Mary has been doing great in her personal life. She's thriving and seems to be making many new friends. She also appears to be keeping in touch with the Brown family members. Earlier in 2024, she made a post paying tribute to Janelle's son, Garrison. She also attended his funeral with the rest of the family and had a heartbreaking experience. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like most Brown family members care for Mary despite her efforts. Most of them, including Janelle, Christine, and Robin, don't follow her on Instagram, likely due to personal differences and Mary's past actions. Mary acts like the victim. Mary loves playing the role of an underdog in the Brown family. Most viewers know that Mary got the short end of the stick in her relationship with Kody. However, it's not hard to see that she was never a victim but voluntarily chose that polygamous life. Over the last few years, she has acted as if Kody and the rest of the family had been unfair to her. Mary has also pretended to be a victim for most of her life, using things like her infertility to make others feel bad for her. The Sister Wives star has succeeded at making herself likable by acting like the underdog in the family. Mary acts as if everyone has victimized her. However, the Brown family's history proves that she was once Kody's favorite wife. The couple had a great relationship and mutually agreed to enter polygamy. They knew all the risks involved and how other women might change their marriage but still chose to do so. It wasn't until Robin came around that Kody stopped putting effort into his other marriages. This led Mary to try her luck with another man, who turned out to be a catfish. Mary's journey proves that she was always in control of her life, and nobody forced her to stay with Kody. Mary also has a terrible reputation among her family, especially the kids. Christine's son, Taeda Brown, previously talked to reality TV blogger John Yates about growing up in a polygamous household. He said that Mary mistreated him and other kids, claiming the word abrasive isn't good enough to describe how horrible she was to the Brown family children. He also reminded fans of how his sister, Maddie Brown, described Mary. He pointed out that she called Kody's first wife abusive, comparing her to a monster. Taeda didn't mince his words while taking shots at Mary. Mary's social media activity proves there may be some truth to what Taeda said about her. She only follows a handful of Brown family children on her Instagram, which includes Hunter, Isabel, Leon Brown, and the late Garrison. She also rarely posts photos with other kids, suggesting she probably wasn't everyone's favorite. Mary's terrible reputation among the Brown family children may be due to a few reasons. The kids may dislike her because she had her favorites and treated others poorly. Maybe some of the kids probably despise her because she took out her infertility-related frustrations on them. Villains often get along well, especially when they plot against the heroes. A good example of this is the friendship between Mary and Robin. Kody had 4 wives and one big family, but Mary only got along with Robin and didn't try to build a relationship with Christine and Janelle. Robin also did the same by befriending Mary but avoiding the other 2 ladies. It seems the 2 ladies purposely chose to be with each other for ulterior motives. Robin stayed friends with Mary to ensure Janelle and Christine didn't outnumber her. Mary chose Robin to remain close to Kody. Mary seemingly bullies the Brown family. Mary went behind Janelle and Christine's backs. Many Sister Wives viewers have labeled Mary a bully. 2 years ago, a Redditor with the username @Gemermal made a post on the Sister Wives Reddit page. The Redditor wrote, "Mary is a bully," reminding fans of her terrible reaction to Christine's cooking show. The Redditor also reminded viewers about when she looked for a new wife with Kody behind Janelle and Christine's backs. The Redditor added, One can only imagine how much S***T has been going on in the last 25 years, stating that Mary's snake-like behavior is the reason nobody in the family gets along with her. Mary has a habit of stirring the pot, which makes her a villain. Over the years, fans have noticed her enjoying the drama between her family members. One such instance happened when Kody attacked Christine. A Redditor talked about the situation and wrote, via @BigReaction6158, Mary looked happier than she's looked in years. Sick how she took enjoyment in Christine being treated so harshly. Mary's behavior makes it obvious that she enjoys seeing others struggle. She also likes to stir the pot by making remarks, causing chaos among her family members. None of the ex-wives really talk to Mary. Janelle and Christine avoid Mary. Like villains, Mary doesn't get along with many people in her vicinity. Others sense her negative energy and try to avoid her. Janelle Brown is putting down some permanent roots with a new home after Kody Brown split. Janelle Brown is calling a new place her forever home following her split from ex-husband Kody Brown. Not West Virginia but my new home, the Sister Wives star, 55, captioned a December 19 Instagram reel. The clip, set to John Denver's 1971 song Take Me Home, Country Roads, showed miles of vacant land, including several trees and unpaved roads.